YouTube. What's going on? My name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. I set up a goal for 2026 to start a YouTube channel. It's gonna be mostly based on cars and daily living, but for show cars, because that is my passion. I have here a 2024 Civic Type R. Had this shit for a little over a year now. I would have started YouTube videos on it sooner, but I was going back and forth about selling it. But I did end up keeping it, doing a quick little POV for you guys today, pros and cons of the car after owning it for a year. First pro of this car is the way it looks. I feel like from factory, this car looks really good. Honda really did their big one with this one. All I have done to it is a PRL, cold air intake. But besides that, it's completely stock. But let's get into it. I was considering selling this car. It was for an F80 M3 or an F82 M4. In the content creation aspect, the BMW market is very flooded right now, and it is a car, you know, in the future that I want to have and own or whatever, add to the channel. This is something I do continue to do, but I just feel like right now to start somewhere, the fl5 Type R content is very limited, and not a lot of people do content on them. So I just figured it would be a great platform for me to start on and, you know, build this channel around. So I did keep this car because of that reason. First con I have about the car is how quiet it is. I mean, this car from factory is extremely quiet. We will be changing that very soon, but I mean, there's a lot of other vehicles in this class that come from factory with, I mean, better sounding exhaust from factory, like the Golf R. You have the Elantra N's that, you know, I think in this class are probably the best sounding vehicle. But yeah, so just how quiet this car is from factory just sucks. So I did move to a new area. I'm not really too familiar with this area. I don't know really any good roads around it. So, I mean, you guys will be finding new roads and learning with me on this video, no cap. So I'm just making lefts and rights and turns.
Bossa right, bossa left, bossa right, bossa left, bossa right, bossa left. You gotta reach one corner. Yeah.
Pro number 2 for sure, I would have to say just driving experience. Like, I've never been in a car that makes me feel so secure. Like, the way this thing handles and it corners and how fast it is. Like, you know, it's not a super fast car, but it is fast for what it is. Hands down, definitely one of the best driving cars out here in the market for sure. When we get into the POV, I mean, video doesn't do it justice, but you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about a little bit here. But yeah, definitely the handling is insane. Just how fast you could take these corners and stuff like that. It's just like, for a regular street vehicle, it's really amazing. Honda really did their thing. Let's go right. On number 2, I would have to say it's the seats. I mean, the bucket seats for that daily drive this car. I mean, like I said, I've only had it a little over a year and I already have 24,000 miles on it. I bought it with 5 miles on it. I mean, not 5,000, 5 miles. And I would say for daily driving, at least for me, they're not the most comfortable thing in the world. And that was one of the other reasons why I was also planning on selling this car, because you know, there'd be days I'm getting out of the car and my lower back is hurting and stuff like that, and I wasn't messing with it at all. For what the car is and what the car is supposed to do and stuff, it makes a lot of sense. And you know, they're great seats besides the daily driven uncomfortability of it in my aspect. But yeah, but besides that, they're really good seats. I love the red, very classic, you know, Type R red. Looks like right wasn't the way to go. Crack the window a little bit, hopefully you guys can hear the intake. I do plan on doing like a mic'd POV. I'm shooting on a GoPro right now, but I am also wearing meta glasses, so I plan on getting clips, different angles. The GoPro, I don't have a head mount at the moment. I gotta get it, ordered it, didn't come in time, but I said, you know what, I'm still gonna make the video. So I will be shooting some clips with the GoPro and some more of the driving clips with the meta glasses. So this to me is a pro and a con about the Type R. Is the gas. It gets decent gas mileage for what it is. If you leave it in comfort mode and drive, you know, like a regular civilian, it gets great gas mileage. The thing that is annoying about it is, one, the tank is very small, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because to fill up this car on E, I'm in Massachusetts, so you know R93 is around like 320, 330 a gallon or whatever. So to fill up this car when it's on E is like 35, 37 bucks. Sometimes like if it got like 50 miles left of range and you go and fill it up, it's like 27 bucks. So that's amazing. Especially because previously I had an Infiniti G37 and that shit was like $70 to fill up. So going from that to this, it was just amazing. But the gas doesn't last long. No matter how you drive, every 3-4 days you got to fill up. So that's the annoying part about it. It's not a big tank, but it's like a pro and a con, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? You save money on gas, but you are filling up a couple times a week, especially with me before I moved. I had a pretty long commute, so if I filled up on Monday, by Wednesday I needed gas again, so it was pretty annoying. Now it's like if I fill up Monday, I need gas maybe Thursday night. Might have enough to make it to work, but not back home, type of thing. Anybody, you know, content creators around me who love, you know, doing these back road drives and stuff like that, please let me know of, you know, places I could go to, locations, or, you know, we could even link up and, you know, go on some of these drives. I love doing these little back roads, you know, drives and stuff like that. It's cool and relaxing to me. Driving is something I love to do, so I figured I'd share, you know, the passion for driving with you guys, you know what I'm saying? Enough talking for now. Let me, you know what I'm saying? You're probably tired of hearing my voice, so. heck am I?
Few moments later.
Let's go back down this same road. sounds that come from this intake are amazing. PRL definitely makes the best intake for the Type R, I feel like. Take a man long to turn into your driveway there, buddy. Let's turn here and see. So I am recording this clip now on the Meta glasses. It's a little easier to drive than holding the GoPro without the head mount. But I just don't like how the Meta glasses doesn't get the full angle like the GoPro does. So, yeah. Some mods I do plan on doing for the car. Like I said, I already got the intake. I do have lowering springs, but like I said, I live in Mass. Right now it's winter, it snows almost every damn weekend. So I'm gonna hold off on the springs, but I do have lowering springs for this. I also plan on going to get the ECU unlocked so I could get the Honda tune for it. Like I said, I do plan on doing something with the exhaust yet. Don't know which route I want to go with. I don't know if I want to do, I see a lot of people do the dual resonator deletes. And it sounds pretty good. Some people go the full exhaust route. I think right now I'm leaning more towards the dual resonator delete and just doing a front pipe and down pipe combination. I've been looking at RV6, PLM. One thing I can say is hard to find catless downpipes for these cars. A lot of the downpipes are catted. So if any of you guys know where I could get a good catless downpipe for this car, please let me know. Yeah, and then besides that, just, you know, some aesthetic mods for now, and then later down the line, you know, we'll go into more deeper power, maybe, you know, turbo upgrade or whatever. Dang, I should have went the other way, but there was mad cars going that way. But yeah, those are the mods that I do plan on doing in this coming year. So stay tuned for those. I do have 5% tint all the way around, besides the windshield, but I do plan on doing 40% on the windshield. Turn around here. Get back on the GoPro. Back on. Please in the comment sections too, let me know which, you know, camera you guys like better. If it's the GoPro, if it's the Meta glasses, you don't really care. If you would rather me, you know, do the back and forth between the Meta glasses and the GoPro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is my first YouTube video, so the feedback is gonna be very, very helpful. Whole lot of bumps. Damn. roads. But like I said, man, I do live in Mass. Anybody who knows good roads in this, you know, South Shore area, you know, please let me know. Please let me know. Another con I do have is the soft rev limiter on this car. And I will demonstrate to you guys, you know, before the end of this video. But the soft rev limiter in this car is annoying, and when you're trying to dump the clutch or whatever, bro, like, it just limits you compared to like older manual cars, or not even some newer cars you still can, but where you could rev it out all the way and then dump it. Like, this shit only revs to like 3 grand and it just sits there, and then, even like, yeah, it's just really annoying. That's another thing I do hate. But all in all, you know what I'm saying, I do love this car. And I do not regret this purchase after a year of owning it. And anybody who is looking to get a Type R, I 110% say do it. Like, you will not be disappointed with this car. You will not. You will not. This is a great car. A little on the pricey side, but I feel like you do get what you pay for, and it's a great car. You get a fun car, a reliable car, a great daily, and something that's gonna hold its value for sure. Said I was gonna demonstrate before the video was over the last con I had, which was the rev thing. So I'm about to show y'all right now. I'm gonna fill an inside clip with the Meta glasses, and I'm gonna do the outside clip with the GoPro. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, more content to come. Wouldn't be Clutch Drop TV without one clutch drop, right? So hope you guys enjoy yourself. Peace.